What's good, everybody? It is your boy, Fliff Code 24/7. We are here giving you guys some more defense. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. We are so close to 1K. Can we get to 1K on the YouTube? Sub up, join the channel to get more tips just like this and advanced. So what I mean by advanced is I give you guys tips like this, just basic, simple setups. But then when it goes up against certain metas and certain things of that nature, that's where the premium members and things of that nature is going to get those extra tips. So if you guys want all that, make sure you hit that join button. Make sure you hit every link, everything that I got socially, everything down below. And let's go ahead and get into this tip right here. So first off, it's a formation that I know is off meta. Now, you know a lot of people love that 3-4 odd. But what do people know about that 4-3 odd? That 4-3 odd is a little something different. When you go here and do your subs, you guys can see you got your 4D linemen here from 55, 97, 74, and 98. And then you got 94, 99, and 94. Those are your three linebackers. But you can also do it just like this to where you can have four middle linebackers or two middle linebackers, two right outside linebackers, which I could possibly put where 94 and 98 is. You can mix this up to be a lot of different things. And I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to, I could mix it up to where it kind of looks like 4-3 odds. You guys can see here, like, boom, it got two up top, five down below, and then it got two up top, five down below. It's basically the same thing. And I think that if you do it the right way here in odd, I'm going to try it here. So let's try to just put Isaiah Simmons here. And then, wait a minute, how is it down here? So it's an outside linebacker, middle linebacker, D line. Okay, so that's what I thought. Okay, and then we go over here to the right side and we put like a Charles Haley or something right there. D tackle, left end. Now I'm pretty sure that if you just come out in a regular play, I assume it is. I could be wrong. I could sub over to 3-4 odd, which is true. So not only can I go 4-3 odd, I can go to 3-4 odd, and really just, if I don't like it, boom, I go ahead and switch it. And you see Crosby comes up top, Ware comes down there, Haley's there, Sue Ozal right there, Kirkland. So basically my best outside linebacker will go right there in that spot if I could. If not, I might even use her, let Crosby come inside. I don't know. Yeah, he's a little bit too slow. I don't think I want him there, but that is one of the defects of having that there. If you going over to that 4-3 odd, either you're gonna have to use them or something else of that nature. Let me see if I take out what's his name, Max Crosby. If I could add like oh yeah, I could add Parsons. So basically, if Parsons would be at that spot, I could use it with Parsons. That'd be much better. But what I'm going to show you guys here is, yeah, the users there. We're going to add more users on that side. Actually, we're going to take Micah Alford, DeMarcus Ware. Haley on this side. Nah, I'm going to put Micah in the inside just in case that we do flip. I'm going to take him out for that Mean Joe Green. I want to keep Sue there. Charles Haley can come out for Max Crosby. And what we are going to show you guys is, I'm going to turn off auto flip and make sure you have on base. Make sure you guys have this on. We're going to come out first in the man version. You can do this in man, or you can, and then I will show you guys the zone versions. Come out in LB dogs. This is how it is normally, and do it flipped. No, actually keep it the way it is. Keep it the way it is. We're going to come out in corner strike right here. And all you're basically doing is blitzing on linebackers and pinching in. User this guy right here, and then now you basically have the same look as it would be in 3-4 odd, basically right here. So keep it right there, boom, and you got all these people blitzing towards the quarterback. Is going to be an easy setup blitz, right? So we're going to blitz it again, bring them all down. If you want to, you can actually press in a little bit more. And this press, if you pinch all the D-line in, look what we got. You guys, it's been a while since this game had this, but we have disengaged defense. So what I'm going to do here with Bates is I'm going to man him up here, and then I'm going to just use it right here with my user. So what this does here is cause a whole bunch of disengages. Somebody can pop through, and we can pop out just like this. Boom, 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 boom. Now somebody's over there on our left side getting free. Everybody's getting jumbled up in the middle of the field. Disengaged defense might be back. You guys see everybody's trying to get onto somebody. You guys see, I think this is Ndamukong Suh right here on this side. Yeah, I was right. Ndamukong Suh. He's pinballing back and forth. We might have disengage defense back. Basically, just press inside, and you could possibly get that back. I'm gonna man him up towards the tight end, and you guys can see, boom, you guys got that there. But they have to really make sure that they got that pass in. You know what I mean? Like really get that choice decisions to make something happen. Boom. Now we back here in this part. We got a hard. No, actually, put it in a soft squat just in case. Pinch that all in. Forget to pinch them inside. There we go. So now everybody's getting in there like that. I'm gonna just hover right here. Actually, it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna hover right here just in case. Come right back up. And you see they're about to go into a zone. They're throwing it into a zone depending on how you set the defense up. And with all this, boom, it basically keeps that edge guy going out there every single time. And once again, you could possibly do this against what you call it? What is this thing called? Block running back. But we're really just trying to get used to that coming in right there. You see, that's instant pressure right there with the QB contain, without the QB contain. Now, here's another one that you do. You just basically slide to the left and slide outside and let your, what you call it? Let your linebackers come down. And if I wanted to, I could put circle into a hard flat or a seam hook. And now I got an overload blitz on the left side. So, boom, you got this. And you got somebody coming in free on that left side. And you see that was Micah Parsons. So now with that Micah Parsons, you guys can see he was basically in the inside. Now he basically loops around to get inside. So either that end is coming in free, he is coming in free, or Mean Joe comes in free. So it's basically universal. So slide your D-line to the left, slide outside, blitz all linebackers, and then press. And you basically got this look right here. Put this man in a seam flat, and then you can start getting busy with your adjustments. This is coming out of man, so if they know this is coming out of man, you can sit here and just do that. Boom. But if they know it's not sitting, if they know that this is man, that's one tell that they can do it from, to know that it's coming from man. When they motion him out just like that. But if you do not want that to happen, just basically go on him and just wiggle him just like that, and they'll stay right there. So now, boom, this is what I mean. Like if you put them inside of a man alignment or something, certain things of that nature, they're gonna know because this goes out to like that. But boom, you guys can see now we got a what you call it? You got a huge disengage right there to get straight to the quarterback, and it happens mad randomly, which is the same thing as in the nickel over. It's basically either this D lineman is going to come in free because of, the linebacker is going to come in free because of how the offensive line is, or it's going to be somebody on the edge, and it happens pretty frequently. Like either it's going to be him in the middle, or it's going to be somebody else in on the other side. So boom, now I can come out and it's a man on that side. Boom, I can come in just like this, and you guys can see that either you can just man him up, you can do many different things with that. But once again, remember I told you guys where you can basically keep him there, just wiggle him just like that, and boom, now you put him inside of that, and it's not going to be as what you call it? It's not going to be him motioning all the way out because you already moved him. Now I'm going to put him into a hard flat just to play underneath. And boom, I'm going to have it once again. You basically going to have a little bit of time to get that open. Now, if you want to send everybody knowing how this is, put it in the QB contain. And if they try to roll out to the right, it's not going to happen. Because boom, you try to roll to the right, you got that happening. It's going to be a lot of controversy. Not a controversy. It's going to be a lot of congestion. Boom, you got everybody basically on the inside. Boom, QB contain. So now you got kind of a loop on the left side, and you got a contain right here on this side. We can go do this actually just in case. You can do that. Like you can man up the whole right side, and then you just man up to him right there, and then switch stick over to the top. So boom, switch stick over to the top, and then now he's sitting here manned up to where he's supposed to be. But once again, I go over to the instant replay, and you see how he's instantly coming in. You really don't need to send all these people, but you can do basically whatever you want, especially when it's oh, I forgot to slant up. There we go. And now it's basically up to you what you want your defense to be. With the block running back, of course, it's going to be a lot different. But if this is how the pressure comes in every single time, boom. Now I can set up with something like this. This pressure is going to get in crazy. It's going to get in crazy. You can sit here in a cover three, and it's going to come in the same exact way. Sometimes you can even have it come in versus what you call it, when only sending certain people on the other side. Boom. And now sometimes just like that, it is going to come in just like that. Sometimes where they have it in there like that, but you still going to have that loop out there on the outside. And plus, this is just mad universal. So boom, 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 boom. You can actually send everybody here if you really want to. Put him into a vert hook. And then as soon as he backs up, I don't even need to hold on to the controller. I'm right here. Boom. I can go and use or something. And you guys can see how everything went over to the outside, like everything was there. You can come out in this, and it's just basically good back defense. But it's completely up to you how you want this defense to work for you. It will involve a lot of quick throws and a lot of things of that nature. Boom, fit this in, get them all down there. Boom, keep it contained. Boom, you're done. You can sit here and do that if you want to. I would suggest moving him towards like the middle of the field just in case like something happens. You can even put triangle out into a into a zone if you really wanted to. You can still technically get 5 in there. But it's not going to be as consistent as the other ones are. Just basically come in just like this, QB contain. I'm gonna put him into a vert hook, and you guys can see that congestion on the left side. You can basically still get that in there with that little bit of a loop and things of that nature. But if you want it more consistent, make sure you keep it with the You keep it with the blitz linebacker right there, and then you can just do that. I'm gonna check with this play to see if I could just do that to see if I can still get that loop on that left side, or if everybody comes on over. I mean, you still technically get it, but I don't think that's kind of a smart idea because if they start running, it's going to be a lot different. But also another thing that they can do is this. I mean, another thing that you can do is this, where you have You can have like, oh, actually no, it's pinched. My fault, it's pinched, where you can have an A gap into this blitz as well. You do this, and you guys can see he gets free over there, and all you gotta do is basically pinch pinch your D line, pinch the blitz, and they can come straight to the end zone. So boom, and then pinch inside, and then if you want to put circle out there on that route, just like that, and now you got a gap. If my controller can stop, there you go. And then he comes in straight through just like that. So you have a lot of things that you can do with this blitz. Now, let me show you guys the disengage defense. Disengage defense, that's going to be the one where it's like, okay, we got something popping off here. I'm going to come out in the the pinch zone 4, because this is the match defense. This is where match going to come into play. You can set all this up to see how they will react for you. So here, I'm pinching them all in, blitzing all of my linebackers, and then pinching once again. Now, what we're going to do here is basically slant inside the point of attack. And you guys can see, after I do this, look at how the alignment is. Everybody's basically pinching inside to where the center is basically going to be. You basically press all of them in, keep your mans in the zone, and now you guys can see we got some it's not as good as it used to be back then with the disengage defense, But when I tell you we might got something brewing with this, don't do that. That right there, do not do that. Do not like press the whole defense. Don't do that. Just that's not gonna work. Um, I am in multiple book by the way. Before people ask like what book this is multiple defense. We're gonna press this on in, do that once again, and as you guys can see once again, we have basically the disengage defense. If you want to, you can kind of hover. Boom, go into the inside, use it just like that. Okay, just my controller just being stupid as always. Boom, we can rock out just like this. And now with this, what I did was slanted outside. So then now we could get some A gaps. We can get it straight on the outsides and see if that works too. Just trying many different things. You guys can see right there. Now we got an A gap. And you guys can see that's what happened with a blocked running back. So, yeah, we blitzed. Yeah, we blitzed 6. But we blitzed 6. If you guys think about it, that's 5 offensive linemen and a running back. We blitzed 6 and 6 came in. Because the main thing that the running back has to worry about is that guard on the left side. That's what he's worried about. And then that safety is going to come. I mean, not safety. The linebacker is going to come completely in. That's going to happen every single time. So if you want it to A gap, you pinch inside. You slant outside with the point of attack. Slant that outside. And then blitz your linebackers in and bring them inside. If you do have them come out there just like that, then just bring them inside. And once again, just come out. Go ahead and use it what you want. And you guys can see is either left end or it's going to be the linebacker. That's what's going to happen every single time. So if it does happen like this, like that little alignment, I mean that little movement that the linebacker does, either he comes out and engages with 69 and then he can get in free, or it's going to do like it did on the last play and it's not going to pick it up. So boom, we keep it just like that, and that's what makes it a guessing game with this. Boom, keep it out there just like that. The running back ain't going to get to it all the time. You're going to have to do some slide protecting to do that, but if you get it to the point where they're slide protecting, I basically think you already won. Boom, just like that. And if you got abilities like a double or nothing or things of that nature, or like an edge threat on the outside, that's where you guys can see where Crosby is on this right side. He just dominates him over there on that side. Boom, he can come right on in. So this is that type of defense where you're definitely going to get some added fun into it. We're just going to man him up towards, I guess, R1 in this sense. And then we're just going to let it rock. Boom, let it come on right on back. Boom, got it just like this. And then if you, once again, see that they're going to roll out, like I said, bring in the same thing, keep it contained, and then re-blitz square. So just keep the contains on the outside. Boom, motion that out like that. And you guys can see it's not really a lot that you can do. You're going to have to find a, you're going to have to find a dot. Or, let me try this. Let me try this and see if this comes into. Ooh, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Keeping that the little delay can cause for a little disengage as well. Where linebacker comes on in and then they switch their assignments up. Boom, like when 72 goes to try and be like, all right, let me get to that linebacker. That brings up 70 to be like, okay, now I got 2 people at 1. I got to let 1 go. That can happen too. So boom, bring that in and basically just keep it in just like that. Instead of pressing the linebackers in like this, just basically keep the same alignments, come right back up, do this, and you guys can see that that disengage is kind of crazy. You're not going to get that much time. So basically now with this, I'll press everybody first and then do it. Let me see what happens with this without the QB contained and see how this works. Boom, come on out just like that. And yeah, you got a little bit of time. You could always sit here and adjust the coverage in the back, but we're really just trying to show you this first. Boom. That's pretty much it. Boom, hit it just like that. And you guys can see you do not have that much time. This is still like a little bit of much time to do this, but it's not that much because if your first read is gone, yeah, you're in trouble. So it's like, let's just say, let's add a curl flat in here. No, actually, no. Let's keep it just like this to where a hook curl comes in just like this. And I go a switch stick over to it. So now I go and do this. You don't have that much time to sit here and do this. You can do this with switch stick defense. This is very, very good switch stick defense. So then if I put this into an inside third and do this. Oh, no, not an inside third. Do this into a. Yeah, put it into an inside third. And then we rock around with a cover three. Boom. I can switch stick up to this. I can go and play this down. And now we have so much pressure coming in. It's ridiculous. And it's all, what you call it? And it's matched too. So it's gonna play a part. And once again, here with the disengage, if you just wanted to disengage up through the middle, or at least attempt to, you can just slant it outside instead of, so like basically pinch them and then slant the point of attack outside, then blitz the linebackers, let them get right into that gap, and then now 72 is going to have to make a choice. And if it does happen like that, then they get an easy route underneath. Golly, he is fighting. Okay, then Jigba. But yeah, there's many different ways to set this up to where you can have this work. And without the block running back, you guys know this is going to come in. But you guys see how much pressure and stuff this does, like, come in with the block running back. It's going to be a challenge for anybody to go up against this consistently. So if you guys like this, definitely let me know below what you guys think about it. This is where we're just going to bring in these guys here. Make sure you outside quarter the outsides, just in case. Like, if you press them just like this, they might get beat. But that's how they keep them together. I mean, that's how they stay together with that guy on the outside. I'll just contain the guy on the right side. Boom, bring it out just like this. And you guys can see it's basically back. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys go and leave a like. Comment down below some other stuff you guys that see. Subscribe if you guys are new. And please show support. We are so close to 1K. More tip videos and more like gameplay and stuff is on the way this weekend. I do got MCS coming up, so I'm going to show you guys as many games I can from that. And hopefully we go and make a deep run. But that has been your boy Underdog Fly. Okay, just forget about the fingers. There we go. Peace out.